Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel video. Today we talk about the story. A helpful story. My name is Sarah. I am a doctor. But before I became a doctor, I was just a normal girl with big dreams and a kind heart. My life did not change in one day. It changed slowly, step by step, through effort, pain, patience, and hope. Every morning, I wake up early. The world is still quiet. The sky is soft, and the air feels calm. While many people are still sleeping, my day begins. I sit on the edge of my bed for a moment and take a deep breath. I remind myself why I chose this life. I chose it because I wanted to help people. I wanted to make a difference, even if it was small. I wear my white coat with care. This white coat is not just clothes. It is a responsibility. It carries trust, fear, hope, and sometimes tears. When I put it on, I feel strong, but I also feel humble. I know that people will look at me and expect answers, comfort, and healing. I work in a busy hospital. The hospital never sleeps. The hallways are full of footsteps, quiet prayers, fast voices, and slow worries. Every day, I see many faces. Some faces are smiling, some are tired, some are afraid, some are full of hope. Every face has a story, and every story matters. Sometimes I meet a child who is scared of injections. I bend down, smile gently, and talk softly. I tell them everything will be okay. Sometimes I meet an old person who just wants someone to listen. I sit beside them, even if only for a minute, and that minute changes their whole day. Being a doctor is not easy. There are days when I feel exhausted. There are nights when I cannot sleep because a patient's face stays in my mind. There are moments when I wish I could do more, fix more, save everyone. But life does not always work that way. I have learned that doing my best is sometimes enough. I have seen happiness in small moments. A patient who starts walking again. A mother who smiles because her child is better. A family that says, "Thank you," with tears in their eyes. These moments give meaning to my long days and sleepless nights. I have also seen sadness. I have seen loss. I have seen people say goodbye. Those moments are heavy, and they stay in the heart forever. But they teach me something important. Life is precious. Time is precious. Love is precious. Every day in the hospital teaches me a new lesson. I learn about strength from patients who never give up. I learn about patience from families who wait for good news. I learn about kindness from nurses and staff who work quietly without asking for praise. My life is busy, but it is meaningful. When I walk through the hospital corridors, I know I am where I belong. This place, with all its noise and silence, pain and healing, is part of who I am. Some people think doctors are strong all the time. But doctors are human too. I feel fear. I feel stress. I feel sadness. But I also feel hope every single day. Hope that tomorrow will be better. Hope that I can help one more person. Hope that kindness still exists in this world. At the end of the day, when I return home, I take off my white coat. I am tired, but my heart is full. I think about the faces I saw, the lives I touched, and the lessons I learned. I know I may not remember every patient, but I hope they remember that I cared. This is my life. This is my journey. I am Sarah. I am a doctor. Life as a doctor has taught me things no book could ever teach. Every day, when I walk into the hospital, I leave my personal worries at the door. Inside these walls, other people's pain becomes more important than my own. This is not easy, but this is the promise I made to myself when I chose this path. There are mornings when my body feels tired, but my heart still pushes me forward. I remind myself that someone is waiting for me. Someone needs help. Someone needs hope. That thought gives me strength even on the hardest days. I meet people from all walks of life. Rich or poor, young or old, educated or uneducated, illness does not choose. Inside the hospital, everyone becomes equal. Everyone wants the same thing: to feel better, to live, to go home. Some patients come with fear in their eyes. They are scared of bad news. They are scared of pain. They are scared of the future. When I look at them, I try to be calm and gentle. I know my words matter. The way I speak can either increase fear or reduce it. So I choose kindness, always. There are moments when I must deliver difficult news. Those moments are the heaviest. I sit quietly. I choose my words carefully. I watch faces change. I watch hope shake, but I never let it disappear completely. Even in difficult times, hope has a place. I have learned that healing is not only about medicine. Sometimes healing is about listening. Sometimes it is about holding a hand. Sometimes it is about silence. Many patients feel better just knowing that someone truly cares. The hospital teaches me patience. Some treatments take time. Some recoveries are slow. Some answers do not come quickly. I have learned to wait, to trust the process, and to stay strong even when progress is small. I also work with many amazing people. Nurses, technicians, cleaners, and staff, they are the invisible heroes. Without them, nothing would work. Together, we support each other. When one is tired, another steps forward. This teamwork makes the hospital a place of quiet strength. There are nights when the hospital lights feel too bright and the corridors feel too long. I miss my family. I miss rest. But then I remember why I am here. This sacrifice is part of the journey. I have grown as a person through this work. I am more patient. I am more grateful. I notice small joys, a peaceful morning, a kind smile, a successful treatment. Life has taught me that happiness is not always big. Sometimes it is very small and very quiet. Being a doctor has changed how I see the world. I value health more. I value time more. I value people more. I do not take today for granted, because I see every day how fragile life can be. At the end of another long day, I walk out of the hospital as the sky changes color. I feel tired, but I feel proud. I know I did my best. And sometimes, doing your best is the greatest success. This is not just my job. This is my responsibility. This is my life. Not every day in my life is strong and confident. There are days when I feel weak. There are moments when doubt enters my heart quietly. People see the white coat and think I have all the answers, but inside, I am still learning every day. There are times when I make mistakes. These moments hurt the most. I question myself. I think about what I could have done better. I replay the day in my mind again and again. Being a doctor means carrying these thoughts silently and learning from them without losing yourself. Some nights, I sit alone and feel the weight of responsibility. I wonder if I am good enough. I wonder if I made the right choice. The hospital teaches me courage, but it also teaches me humility. No matter how much I learn, there is always more to know. I have faced moments of fear. Fear of losing a patient. Fear of failing someone who trusted me. Fear of making a wrong decision. These fears do not disappear, but I have learned to walk forward with them instead of running away. There are days when nothing goes as planned. Treatments fail. Time runs out. In those moments, silence becomes very loud. I stand there, holding my emotions together, because others are watching me for strength. I have learned that strength does not mean never crying. Strength means continuing even after tears. Sometimes, after a long shift, I sit quietly and let my emotions breathe. I remind myself that feeling pain means I still care. I have also faced judgment. Some people think doctors should be perfect. They forget that doctors are human. We carry our own fears, families, and struggles. But I have learned not to let judgment break me. I let it shape me instead. Through all these struggles, I grow stronger. Every difficult moment teaches me something new. Every failure teaches me how to do better next time. Every challenge shapes the person I am becoming. I have learned to forgive myself. I have learned to rest when needed. I have learned that asking for help is not weakness. It is wisdom. Even on the darkest days, there is a small light inside me. That light reminds me why I started. That light tells me to keep going. That light is hope. I am not perfect. I am not fearless. But I am dedicated. This journey is not easy, but it is real. And every real journey has pain, growth, and purpose. With time, I have learned to accept my journey as it is. Not perfect, not easy, but meaningful. Every struggle, every long night, every difficult decision has shaped me into a stronger and kinder person. I no longer try to be perfect. I try to be honest, careful, and compassionate. I have learned that real success is not fame or praise. Real success is knowing that you tried your best when someone needed you. Hope lives in small moments. A patient who feels better. A family that smiles again. A quiet, thank you, that comes from the heart. These moments remind me why this work matters. I have learned to balance strength with softness. To speak clearly but gently. To stand firm but stay kind. Life has taught me that kindness is a powerful medicine. It does not cost anything, but it heals deeply. Now, when I wake up early in the morning, I feel calm instead of fear. I know my path. I know my purpose. I know that even if I help only one person in a day, that day is worth it. I still wear my white coat with respect. It reminds me of responsibility, but it also reminds me of hope. It reminds me that every day is a new chance to do good. I look at the world differently now. I value health. I value time. I value people. I listen more. I judge less. I understand that everyone is fighting a battle we cannot see.